Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, comrades on YouTube. To mi familia, hello. And the love of my life, hello. I love you. I miss you. I'm on second leg to get home. However, there are some delays, folks. There are some delays. Yeah, this is Salt Lake City area, and yeah, as you can see, it's just getting it. It's a very wet, heavy snow. I woke up to about 4 to 6 inches on the ground. Well, maybe you can see just how much is on top of those trailers over there, because they've been here as long as I have. So, you know, moved all the snow that I could off of my windshield wipers, which are of course right here. I got all that off of there as best I could, and then turned them on. This one goes too far over and crashes into this one, and now my windshield wipers are broken. Yeah, can't even use them. I'm down. They haven't started loading me yet. I've got a mobile repair homeboy coming out here. Should be here around 8 o'clock Mountain Time, and not exactly sure what time it is, but it's creeping up on it. So yeah, it's been a while since I've spoken to any of you, and now I come to you bearing bad news. Just absurd. It's just been one thing after another this winter. It's just, I can't stand the whole wintry snow effect. It's just, it causes too many problems. It gets under your skin. It makes you frustrated. There's not much you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. But as a human being, it's pissing me off. Nothing, what else can I say? Ran into some problems yesterday. Got a late start. Actually, it was the day before. Got a late start. I was glad that I noticed it before I left the yard, though, as I was leaving the yard to go make a delivery in Pocatello and Idaho Falls. I'm moving out of the yards, kind of heading toward the gate. It was really wet out, so I was trying to do a pre-trip on the asphalt. And so I've got messages. Anyway, so as I pulled up to the asphalt, I felt this clunk, 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 and I determined that it was my brakes. I thought it was my left front. It in fact was my left front, but it was my left front drive. Bad brake can, and it was not letting the brake release. It was kind of locking the tire up a little bit. So they pull it in, they fix that. That put me, I don't know, hour and a half, hour or so, at least an hour behind schedule for my departure for that load. Then they tell me it's done, go ahead and go. I start to go. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I told dude, hey, I still got, it's still there. I don't know what's the problem. Then they fix the right rear can. While the brakes are set, I hear the mechanic go over to the drum. Ding, 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 ringing like the Liberty Bell. You know what I mean? If the brakes are set, that thing should go ding, ding, tink. Okay? Instead, it sounds like it's chow time. So, had a little bit of an issue there. I ended up 5 hours behind schedule. They had to go running for parts. They, you know, I mean, they fixed, it's great now. They fixed it superbly. Just apparently the first cat that did it when I got the truck assigned to me didn't do some things right, and it only just now caught up to itself and me, and the mechanics were praising me. Dude, I'm glad you didn't just leave the yard. He actually told me a lot of guys would have just left, and I'm thinking, damn, why would you just leave if you have that obvious of a problem? You should mention it to somebody at the very least. So, you know, these are my travels to go home on. That was my first leg of home travels. I'm 5 hours behind. I called New York. It's weekend dispatch. You know, we don't have anybody in Caldwell. It's now 5 p.m. Caldwell time, Idaho time, Mountain time. I call him up. Well, what do you think? You know, dude says, well, my gut's saying go. I said, okay, that's all I needed to hear. So I rolled on. Got to Pocatello just before 10, got unloaded by 11. Then I stayed in the yard, not the yard, but their parking lot that night because, you know, I didn't realize that Idaho Falls, which was only about a 50-minute drive away, would have taken me that night. I had no idea. I had no idea. So no one ever mentioned that. I didn't know they're not really a 24-hour operation, but they would have taken me past their window of 10 o'clock. It's 8 to 10 is their window. And they would have taken me, but I didn't know that till the following morning. I got Sunday New York dispatch all over me because why didn't you go to Idaho Falls? And I'm like, dude, their website says they're closed at 11, and I tried calling them twice. No answer. And not only was there no answer, but it sounded to me as though they picked up the phone and hanged it right back up. They hung it right back up. All right, well, that answers my question. I guess I'm going to use my gut feeling, and I'm going to stay here for the night so I don't burn my clock up and have to start late the next day to get to Clearfield, where I am now, too late. There's a whole nother story there. I get to Clearfield. I know. I'm not a veteran over-the-road driver. I'm pretty new to Leonard's Express, and Americold is, I don't believe, a new customer for this trucking outfit. What I didn't know is that there's 2 buildings in this place. Building 1, Building 2. Crazy enough. Well, there's only one sign when you come into this joint that says shipping and receiving that you can see from the entrance on where you actually come into this place. There's only one sign there. So I went to where that one sign is. I got here at about 2 p.m. yesterday. I go over to the window, and there's a sign up that says we'll be back at 5. Wow, okay, well, I guess I'm waiting here till 5 then. Well, about 4:30, some dude comes rapping on my door. Hey man, we're gonna go ahead and check y'all in. Go ahead and come on in. I said, okay, cool. So I went on in there. A few other drivers ahead of me, even though they got here much later than me. They were really kind people. Anyhow, so I get up to the window and the guy goes, okay, you should have a number that starts with 11 for me. I said, no, I don't have that. I've got one that starts with a 10. He goes, okay, well, just start throwing numbers at me. Let's see what we got here. I said, okay. So I gave him my 109 number. He goes, oh, you're supposed to be at the other building. That's building 1, and they're gone for the day. There probably isn't even anybody over there. They open at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Really? Oh my. So now, I'm just kind of like, I can't believe this is happening at this point. There's nothing in my trip plan that says there's 2 shipping and receivings in the same freaking yard. And I did clean that up, I thought, rather nicely. No mention of a second yard. I mean, shipping and receiving. Well, there is. Building 2 was where I went. Building 1, which is where I am now, has a shipping and receiving of their own. Apparently this is the live load section. So here I am, whatever time it is, almost 8, sitting here. I've been in the door with my doors open, ready to be loaded, since about 5:15. It's almost 8. They haven't even touched me, which really is kind of good, because I have a repair that I need and they're coming out to fix it, with the windshield wipers aforementioned. Can't believe it. So I got a 34-hour reset in a hotel motel. I had a nice dinner with a friend of mine, a brother named Ryan Kirk, who I used to Monster Jam with, that lives in the greater Boise area. So he came over to the hotel motel, picked a brother up, and I went and had a steak. I had a ribeye steak that I haven't had a steak in months. And I'm not even kidding. And I do love a steak. So that's what I wanted. And so that's what a brother got. We went to the Texas Roadhouse and got a pretty good steak, man. I didn't play. I went with 20 ouncer, bud. 20 ouncer. No games to be played here. None. See? So, you know, I could be throwing shit right now, but it would do me no good. What I'm trying to employ here are, you know, what I preached to many a youngster in my school days was coping skills. So my coping skills are in full form currently. I'm glad you're able to witness. Anyways, the beauty of it is, because I've been in this door all night, I haven't turned my clock on. I'm not ticking anything off right now. And that's good, because as soon as I start rolling from here, I want to get out of here. I cannot stand all of this freaking snow. I gotta go. Okay. So at least I'll be able to get out of here until it's not snowing any longer. It doesn't look like the streets are bad. This is really wet snow. Let me turn you back around here. It's really wet. See that? Come back across over here out my side window. You can see it's just slushy. It's real slushy. There's a city street over there. People are flowing nicely on it. It's like it's just wet out. And I'm sure Interstate 15 is probably better than the road you're seeing there. There's a Crete Schaefer truck going out, the Joy of Trucking. Let's see if this brother slips and slides out this uphill exit. That would be an interesting note, because I'm fixing to do it. Oh, and he had to stop too. Look at there. We can't go left out of there, and left is the direction. Oh. I'm not gonna say something. Not supposed to make that move. You're supposed to go right out of that driveway, and then you continue up that road, Rodell, and then that will take you back to the 15. So yeah, I won't rat dude out though, even though it was on film, and film does not lie. So sorry about that, eh? But yeah, so there you go. So the roads shouldn't be that bad, but I can't travel in this crap with no windshield wipers, and the adjustment on the arm on the passenger side one is all wasted, and it's killing the one on the brand new. I just got a brand new windshield on that 34-hour reset I just talked about. Beautiful windshield, man. I tell you, you put the windshield wipers across it, which were wonderful. Clean, no, road pitting, you know what I mean? That just makes kind of a glare, sort of an obscured sort of view out the, no, it's clear as a bell. So I'm loving it. And now they're broke. Brand new windshield wipers are, the blades and all the handles and all that, they're shot. No question about it. This arm needs adjusted. The other arm I think is okay. Winter, man. Sucks in trucking, I'm telling you what. But, I didn't have to swivel too bad last evening because I was in kind of a guarded area, you know what I mean? So I did okay. Had another Leonard's driver parked next to me all night long. He's a owner-operator, contractor kind of guy pulling a Leonard's trailer. He was here. He was flustered as well, coming across the 80, trying to get down here. He said he was sliding all over the place. Ice on the roads, trucks in the ditch, just the 80, man, I tell you. Wyoming sucks. The 80 sucks. Salt Lake City's pretty much sucking too. So, anyway, we do what we do, and we get paid for it, so that's a good thing, I guess. Alright then, you know who love you. You know who love you. It's your boy, it's Clydesdale. It's a frustrated Clydesdale right now. I'm running Leonard's Express. I'm not frustrated at that, but I am frustrated. But we will take care of it, just as you will take care of yourselves and others. Peace!